Going on, Jerome's. So, of course, Kevin O'Connell, deserves his bona fides. He is the winningest head coach in Vikings team history. Yes, small sample size. Yes, no playoff wins. But also the reigning defending NFL Coach of the Year. Right? He has this reputation of being offensive guru and a quarterback whisperer, but the results this year, not so much. But the track record of him being a quarterback guru, go back to Washington. Remember, he was quarterback's coach of Kirk Cousins in Washington before he got the big-time free agent deal for the Vikings. So, in a weird way, we have to blame Kevin O'Connell for the Kirk Cousins era. Yeah. Of course, OC with the Rams. First year, Matthew Stafford in Los Angeles won a Super Bowl. No big deal. Have not won a Super Bowl without Kevin O'Connell. Not good. Also, does Kevin O'Connell have a goatee there? Goat-tee? Yeah. And then, of course, back here in the great state of Minnesota, got the best out of Kirk Cousins, and then the pasture nut. Nick Mullins throwing for 400 yards, no big deal. At least the offense is moving, right? And then slinging Sammy Darnold every single day. I'm gonna make you a little less gross. Yeah. Of course, the Daniel Jones Renaissance. How much credit does Kevin O'Connell deserve for that? All of it. Yeah. And of course, Jonathan James McCarthy. Jury's still out. I mean, still have time, and Kevin O'Connell does need to work his magic, but this year, it is what it is. The offense is 28th in points, 29th in yards. They're dead last in terms of interceptions this year, 29th in net yards per attempt. The passing game has not been good. The offense has not been good. Quarterback play has not been good. So I think it's fair. A lot of critics, a lot of Vikings fans as well, Kevin O'Connell's still that guy. Or was he propped up by, Darnold's not that bad, or Cousins not that bad? Which sounds weird to say, right? But ESPN, the worldwide bleeder of readers, viewers, and subscribers, chimed on in. Our guy, Benjamin Solak. Now, Ben is an Eagles fan. Noteworthy. But Week 13 panic meter, talking about mailbag. Got a question from Dave. Will the Vikings fire Kwesi this offseason? Thoughts on the supposed quarterback whispering coach? I'm not going to answer the first half of the question. That's one for Jeremy Fowler and Dan Graziano. I'm not super impressed by Kwesi adofo-mensah's body of work, but I tend to be very judgy towards general managers. To the second half, I find the fact that the Vikings fan base is turning on Kevin O'Connell very silly. O'Connell certainly talked a big game this offseason and likely wishes he kept a more careful tongue. Organizations fail young quarterbacks before young quarterbacks fail organizations. I feel like that could be a freezing cold take down the line. Hopefully not. Is both a bar and definitely true, but that's probably a soundbite not worth dropping into the ether to get thrown back in your face. With that said, it is painfully apparent to anyone watching that the Vikings and JJ McCarthy, that the organization didn't fail him. McCarthy doesn't have it. Organizations might fail young quarterbacks first, but that doesn't mean they always fail young quarterbacks. Sometimes they give them the tools, a great play caller, excellent pass catchers, a supportive run game, and explosive defense, and the quarterback fails anyway. It's still the NFL draft. Sometimes you draft a guy who doesn't have a high ceiling. You can coach around him. The Vikings beat the Bears with this guy, the Lions too, but that can't change his stripes. Ball up top in the 2006 and 2007 draft. Welcome to NFL purgatory, which I don't know. That basically throws JJ McCarthy under the bus more than Kevin O'Connell. Now, I'm not ready to completely write off JJ McCarthy. I know that the body of work has not been great, but there have been some great moments, and there's certainly a lot to work on. Now, Kevin O'Connell, I don't know, like mechanics-wise, you didn't see this in the offseason. You didn't see this in training camp. And as we said before, fans were there at training camp. JJ McCarthy did not look this awful. Right? So, sure, he had some tough times against that great Flores defense, but he did not look in the stratosphere of being this awful. Right? So there's something else going on, and there's lots of fix for Kevin O'Connell. And I've sort of come around on this, where obviously after Green Bay, then after Sunday, there was a lot of consternation. Right? Even though Sunday, Bro Show making his first start, whatever. But I still have faith in Kevin O'Connell, mainly because of the track record, mainly because of the positive attitude, mainly because we have no other choice. And with McCarthy, I still think that, again, we're trying our best not to call him 9, but yes, there will be veteran competition brought in. Yes, the Vikings may draft another quarterback. It is what it is, right? But I still think that Kevin O'Connell can get the best out of whatever quarterback's under center. And frankly, this offense can't get worse because statistically, they really can't. But either way. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. ESPN As Ben Solak asks, is Kevin O'Connell still the quarterback whisperer? I'd say yes. No. Let us know. Comment section. You guys the best you know what to do. Skol production value.